Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday, October 9th. Thank you for joining me today for our daily meditation reading and discussion. Um, I'm not feeling too good this morning. I wasn't feeling well yesterday when I was I got burned at work yesterday, or the other day, actually. So that's what that is. Um, Anyways, yesterday during the reading, when I was like filming for you guys, I started getting like not feeling really well. I wasn't sure what was going on. So after I shut off the camera, I went upstairs to lay down. You're gonna hear my TV that's upstairs. I should have turned that off. Let me go turn that off. Let me pause this. Okay. I hope that worked because the other day I wanted to pause the video for you guys and I hit stop instead of pause. Couldn't get back. Anyway, I apologize for that. What was I saying? I didn't yesterday, during the reading, I started feeling like woozy and a little stomach sick. So after I shut the camera off, I went upstairs and just laid down for a little while. Um, and I ended up getting sick, like repeatedly. And I don't know what was going on. I fell asleep and at 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I woke up 11 o'clock this morning, and I still am like so scared to eat. My breakfast is over there on the table. I was going to show you guys. It's like a piece of avocado toast and some cheddar cheese and a little protein yogurt, which I don't know if I should do the yogurt. And you're being propped up currently on my water bottle. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I do have work today in about an hour and a half. I need to start getting ready. So I'm just going to film for you guys, do our readings, and then I'm just going to go back upstairs to the bed and relax until I have to get ready for work. So how you guys feeling today? What's going on in your life? How we doing on this October 9th? Hope everybody is well. And with that being said, we're going to start our reading today. If you have the Just for Today by Narcotics Anonymous, take it out, read along with me. If not, sit back, relax. I will read it to you. Okay? October 9th, order. We emphasize setting our house in order because it brings us relief. Focusing on what others are doing can provide momentary relief from having to take a look at ourselves. But one of the secrets of success in Narcotics Anonymous is making sure our own house is in order. So what does setting our house in order mean anyway? It means we work the steps, allowing us to look at our role in our relationships with others. When we have a problem with somebody, we can take our own inventory to find out what our part in that problem has been. With the help of our sponsor, we strive to set it right. Then, each day, we continue taking our inventory to avoid repeating the same mistakes in the future. It's pretty simple. We treat others as we would like others to treat us. We promptly make amends when we owe them. And when we turn our lives over to the care of our higher power on a daily basis, we can start to avoid running on the self-will. So characteristics of our I'm sorry, guys. We can start to avoid running on the self-will. So characteristics of our active addiction. Let me know if you guys got that, because I didn't, and I read it twice. Guided by a power that seeks the best for everyone, our relationships with others will surely improve. Just for today, I will set my own house in order. Today, I will examine my part in the problems in my life, and if I owe amends, I will make them. I like this reading. It keeps us accountable. I do not have a sponsor at this point, but something that I always like to do that's extremely helpful in situations where I'm arguing with somebody or we're not getting along, whatever. I always put myself in their position. Like, okay, what if I was mad at this? And I try to look at things from their perspective. And sometimes I will see that I'm wrong. I'll be like, yeah, wow, I'd be mad too. Other times I'm like, no, sorry, I'm right. I would never do that from that other side. So that's really helpful to do. And everybody could do that. I don't know if everybody can admit when with their findings when they're wrong, but just to do it and get perspective for yourself so you can start changing things within yourself and working on yourself, that's a start. Whether you're going to move forward and make amends when they're due, that has to sit on your conscience. So, but it's definitely a start to take a moment to pull back and be like, hold up. Like, is this me being an asshole in this situation or am I right? And that's so helpful to put yourself in the other person's shoes. So I like that reading. That reading keeps us accountable. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What'd you get out of that? We're going to now move over to The Language of Letting Go by Melanie Beatty. This is Daily Meditations for Codependency. Okay, we're going to go over to, once again, October 9th. Okay, here we go. Self-disclosure. Learning to gently reveal who we are is how we open ourselves up to love and intimacy in our relationships. Many of us have hidden under a protective shell, a casing that prevents others from seeing or hurting us. We do not want to be that vulnerable. We do not want to expose our thoughts, feelings, fears, weaknesses, and sometimes our strengths to others. We do not want others to see us who we really are. We may be afraid they might judge us, go away, or not like us. We may be uncertain that who we are is okay or exactly how we should reveal ourselves to others. Being vulnerable can be frightening, especially if we have lived with people who abused, mistreated, manipulated, and did not appreciate us. Little by little, we learn to take the risk of revealing ourselves. We disclose the real person within to others. We pick safe people and we begin to disclose bits and pieces about ourselves. Sometimes, out of fear, we may withhold, thinking that will help the relationship or will help others like us more. That is an illusion. Withholding who we are does not help us, the other person, or the relationship. Withholding is a behavior that backfires. For true intimacy and closeness to exist, for us to have love ourselves and be content in a relationship, we need to disclose who we are. That does not mean we tell all to everyone at once. I can't wait. I can't wait to tell you guys my thoughts on this reading. That can be a self-defeating behavior too. We can learn to trust ourselves about who we tell, when to tell, where to tell, and how much to tell. To trust that people will love and like us if we are exactly who we are is frightening, but it is the only way we can achieve what we want in relationships. To let go of our need to control others, their opinions, their feelings about us, or the course of the relationship is key. Gently, like a flower, we can learn to open up. Like a flower, we will do that when the sun shines and there is warmth. Today, I will begin to take the risk of disclosing who I am to someone with whom I feel safe. I will let go of some of my protective devices and risk being vulnerable. Even though I may have been taught differently, even though I may have taught myself differently, I will disclose who I am in a way that reflects self-responsibility, self-love, directness, and honesty. God, help me let go of my fears about disclosing who I am to people. Help me accept who I am and help me let go of my need to be who people want me to be. Guys, I am going to print that reading out and put it on my wall. Like, whoa, that was for me today. That was for me today. This hits so close to home, guys. Like, I was actually just talking about this with my mom. Now, being that I am in recovery, I have a lot of shit in my past. And do I feel right now that I'm ready for a relationship? No, I don't want a relationship. I just got out of an 8-year relationship about going on 2 years now. And I feel like I just got out of it. Like, I need some time to me. Before that, I was married for 11 years. Please, that's a whole story time in itself. I'm going to do that on my channel soon. But so yeah, I don't want a relationship right now anyway. I'm having so much fun learning myself, working on myself, um, and just being with self. I've never been able to do that. I had my first child at 16 years old. I had to drop out of school, go to work. I was in a relationship with his father. That was a very physically and mentally abusive relationship. I got out of that relationship, jumped into another relationship. That relationship was for 4 years, with whom I had a child. Got out of that relationship, got married for 11 years, had 4 more boys. Um, and that's where the multitude of the trauma of my life existed in those 11 years in that relationship. Not to say he caused the trauma. It was just a point of my life where multiple things happened that um, I'm still carrying today, very much so. And I'm an oversharer. Okay, that's why I was laughing when I was reading part of this, because I overshare like a motherfucker. Like, I don't know when to pull back and like leave myself for the mystery a little bit. I don't like to do that. Like, I'm the type of person that's like, yeah, like if I'm vibing with somebody and I know that he's feeling the same way and we're headed somewhere, I'm like, listen, I'm not, I wasn't always like this. My life used to be this way, because if he's not down to accept that, I can't move forward. I rather get it all out in the open than keep parts of me hidden until we're so far down the line, and then he finds out that I used to do, and he's like totally against that and doesn't want to be with me. Like, I don't know. I'm just the type of person that likes to get everything out on the table up front. I was talking to my mom about that though, and she's like, yeah, but you don't do that. Like, you don't meet somebody and start blasting them with all your life's bullshit. Like, you're gonna run them away. You want them to get to know the person you are today. And then little by little, you reveal, the trials and tribulations you've been through in your life. So I could see what she's talking about. I don't know what it is. Like, I just feel the need to, and maybe that's why I've been in such shitty relationships. I don't know. But this is definitely an area of my life that I need to work through. But yeah, that was just funny to me. Everything in this reading makes me think. Let me go back to it. I shouldn't have shut the book. There was something else I wanted to say to you guys. You know what? I should start reading these readings before I jump on with you so I could collect my thoughts or make some notes and then reread them with you. I just do it. I just open the book and start reading with you guys. And sometimes it takes me a little while to think and to really connect with the reading. And it's hard to do that on camera in the moment. So maybe I'll do that from now on. But, oh, okay. This is what I was going to say. Okay, to trust that people will love and like us if we're exactly who we are is frightening, but it is the only way we can achieve what we want from a relationship. To let go of our need to control others, their opinions, their feelings, and the course of our relationship about us is key. That's what I think I'm doing a lot of times. I'm trying to control somebody else's opinion of me. I consider myself a really good person, a loyal friend, a supportive friend, and sometimes I could come off loud, and like, I've been told this from people who don't know me. So I just feel the need to like let all of myself out when I meet somebody, and I can see how that can be so overwhelming and like push somebody away immediately. I could see that. I could understand that. I just can't help it sometimes. So maybe that's something that I definitely have to check out. I am so grateful for these readings today. Sometimes the readings are like, yeah, that was cute, but, wasn't for me on the specific day. Other times they're freaking bangers. And today I was like, I'm blown away. I'm blown away. I have a lot to think about with that. So I'm so excited to be able to like share these readings with you guys. Let me know what you thought, what you got out of that, what resonated with you. And yeah, guys, that's it. So I hope everybody has such a positive, happy Saturday. I am going to lay down, have my breakfast and my little tea, and head off to work for maybe 6 hours and see how I feel. I hope I'm feeling okay after that. But I will see you guys here tomorrow with the reading for October 10th. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.